listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rougher roads ahead. So I didn't realize that the microphone attachment that I had for my GoPro 4 or 5, whatever it was, doesn't work with the GoPro 11 Black. Again, these are not luxuries for me. I could live without it, but God says to buy it. What it is I have to broadcast through the GoPro and reveal what's before me. So God's people in certain places can take a look, see what it is. So again, so they don't confuse your mind, because I know what they're telling you. I healed the world, and they know I healed the world. And they know when I heal things, things go up. So you had wonderful life at times because I healed places, people, and things. And I led movements to heal things with a few government people, and that was that. That was weird. Good, it's coming this way. What is it doing? I was going back in. That's weird. There was a vehicle behind me. When I pulled out, I felt a very strange sensation. And it went right back in. I was pulling out of the driveway where I live. Just spun around, went right back in. And again, if that is like a direct energy, then the thought behind it is, no, you're supposed to go back. You're not allowed out. That kind of thing. This is kind of bullshit they say to one another. He's not allowed out. He's too dangerous. That kind of thing. I don't have a progressive mental illness. I am being progressively tortured by government, corporations, people in the community that say they're a neighborhood watch, when in actuality they're sexual freaks and psychotic messes. So I used to heal places, and you had a good life. That life's not coming back, all of you. It's just not coming back. And I know you still have a good life, but it's not the same. Remember, you used to have Walmarts open 24 hours a day? Remember that? Now, even if I wanted to heal it, I can't heal it now. Because like I told you, all my power comes from God. And God says no, and it's no. So even if you were dying before me, if God said I couldn't heal you, then I can't heal you. Before, God was like, heal everything and everybody. And then all of a sudden the deep state went over and says, you can't heal them. Make it a sin unto death. So again, I am cursing things, but these are the things that are coming directly against me. Am I ending the planet also? Yes. But that's, it's all of it actually goes through God. So whatever God wants to do with it, there is a mechanism on the planet. I've spoke about this for years, and if they didn't block my stuff, you would have heard it. I probably would have been somewhere speaking it. When you're in the body, you can effectuate the most change. Around us, we have all those angels. Remember the things I hear? That's the key for them, to find somebody that can hear them to do it from their body. because they can only effectuate so much from the spiritual realm, which is really the physical realm. We're in actually an antimatter existence. I don't know if you know that. I brought that up before. Because what Satan will do is make this the beginning and be all of all, and it's not. It's the armpit of the existence. It's the anus of the existence. So you're actually in the antimatter world. The matter world is the spiritual world. Antichrist, anti-life. They're actually 100% anti-life, liberty, and happiness. They are anti-USA. They are anti-Christ. They are anti-anything well. Their game of rescuing a person here or there is bullshit. They're psychotic people. They're narcissists. So they go and they do that. And then with that status and evil power at that point, because it's all a game to them, they go and they attack the people they want to victimize. No, I do heal individual people. I tell you what to heal, but the overall thing is no. Well, their desire was for me not to be seen as a healer. So there's only so much you can do that. So they actually willed themselves more evil than they were. And God said, that's it, no more healing. Now, like I said, I do heal people that I see. See, they're all screwed up. They got listening devices. So I use some choice words, and all of a sudden I'm online again, right? Yeah, I brought about a lot of wonderful things for the world. And I'm behind a lot of thought where people receive it and then they do it. So again, you can, if you can see, Elon Musk is now being confronted with taking the mark of the beast. I mean, not to be Christian, like what Kanye says. Well, that's not what we're worried about, because actually Kanye is taking the mark of the beast. So again, you can see how the beast takes all sides of every argument in the end times and becomes the status quo, but says everything else is the status quo. So the Republicans are in full beast mode. I mean, they're going to starve people and laugh about it. They get off on it, I'm telling you right now. The only reason they would feed people, like in a church, so they can deny certain people when the deep state says deny that person. That's why they give anything at all. So again, Jesus would not be against social programs. If you look, most people, the reality is what I'm hearing from. Oh, yeah, I'm on the right road. I'm hearing from I think some are law enforcement, some are others, and they're telling me that the majority of people that we're seeing. I think I took a wrong turn. Maybe no, I didn't. What's over there? I can't heal it. See. Car accident or something. No, God's showing me something. Yeah, somebody must have moved more heinously. So my neighbor, she may be part of it. I don't know. She's walking like that woman in Santa Fe, like she's got disability. The whole thing is supposedly that I take advantage of people with disability. And again, that's their projection. They're actually doing that. That's one of their evil antis. You read about it, that it works in verbally, when they verbally project, but it's a spell. It's how it gets its power. It's a demonic thing. You claim that your victim is actually doing something that you're doing, and then it usually works for them. So she's walking like that woman, that fake disabled woman. That should be a crime, to walk around like you're disabled and you're not. Worked at TJ Maxx in Santa Fe. Again, you feel obligated to go through it to prove your innocence, but it's just, it's a scam. There's no way to do it, but You hope that maybe somebody can write something up normal and real instead of being a liar and a devil. So I got this thing. It was rather expensive. I wasn't planning on spending even 1,000 of what I spent this month, but God says spend it. I got to spend it. That may be the power I need to get out of the city. Right? They're trying to kill me here. They're devils, man. I mean, you want to say you're a cop, it's fine, but when you're a devil, you're no longer a cop. I got more juice than you, and you know it, and that's what makes you mad. They're not real cops; they're real devils. You won because you tortured me until I said something. That's a weird way of looking at it. Remember, they're holding all the cards. They're criminals. It's a criminal government. It's criminal church. It's criminal religions. It's criminal corporations. And it all belongs to Satan. And they run around saying they're with God. They own the churches, so nobody comes along and preaches reality. That was part of what they did to me in the beginning of this. If they could, they would take my Bible away. They would tell a judge somewhere that the Bible is what makes me commit crimes, and I shouldn't, or I use the Bible for crimes. I'm sure they've even tried it somewhere, tried to indict me and get my Bible taken away. And that's another trick the government uses. They try to indict somebody they can't indict, but yet there are people on the jury that they operate afterwards to use that information against the person they tried to indict. So it's full-blown Soviet Union. I tried to tell you not to do it. I even told you on June 10th they were trying to disable me, and you didn't stop them. By June 30th of 2020, or by July, actually about 7th of 2020, I was fully disabled. Could barely walk. Now I walk with pain all the time, and I go, good, you deserve it. No, I don't deserve it. You do. How about that? Now somebody will say I attacked them. What are you doing here in my head? I'm minding my own business. I'm broadcasting. Well, that's how you mind your own business, right? Talking to people. That's why they isolate you. So we had a really weird thing happen this morning. This one black woman I always see. We're always seeing each other. And she asked me the question. This is the big question everybody asked me. What are you doing when you're walking around speaking on that thing? But her dog, she's got a pit bull, and she was really scared because the pit bull wasn't on a leash. And she was like, I just walking the dog real quick before she, go to work. And and she's like, oh. She got scared when she saw me, but I think she's more scared that, oh no, my dog's not on a leash. And I got a blue line hat on, so I earned wearing it, believe me, more than any of you with your fake law enforcement. Again, you can do 99% law enforcement work and 1% deep state, and you're no longer a cop, and you no longer have credit as a cop. Because now you're a devil, a full-blown devil. I'm not joking, all of you. I told you how it all works, and I told you what not to do. I swear they even went to my Blue Cross Blue Shield and had them not pay my physical therapy bill years ago to make an aversion to physical therapy. It's the kind of shit they do. We got all that money can go with you to hell. Keep going. You can take money with you. Go to hell with it. God, that God said that, you know. One day God told me that they can take the money with them down. Birds just as good as they do. So they always say what they do to somebody is God doing it. Well, if God was doing it, then you wouldn't have to physically do anything on you. That's the way it works. Especially using that godforsaken criminal psychology. The way I understand it, I don't know, some fellow in law enforcement said there's not a single psychologist outside of government that has given the okay for the psychology they're using against people like you and other people. Not a single one. They're all government cronies. Oh, that's right. So this brings up the next thing. So again, they're out there. Well, my legal department said this, and my this said that, and I brought this up before. That don't work, all of you. It's a scam. And what do you know? The person that's absolutely ultimately responsible is now retired, right? So again, you know, you're a bunch of devils, and you have a game that you play, but you'll go to hell for it, all of you. I have no trust in any man or any woman on this earth. Zero, zilch. You have no credit as living beings. This planet has no credit as a place where living beings live. Zero, zilch, none. And it will disappear increasingly over time. I'm not even sure what a store is. I have to go look for it, go Google it or something. Just driving around. It wasn't ready, but you know they'll sometimes hack into my thing, and my stuff won't be ready when I need it. Oh well. So I have to go. I actually have to go there, and they go, "Oh, I didn't see that." Oh, yeah. Although it's one of those weird things. Like sometimes looks like they tried to force this particular store. I absolutely know where the other one is. So again, it's kind of a Satan. Could be Satan. Could be them. They could have a crony in here that won't fill the order. Okay, well, Oklahoma City PD, don't fill that order. That's a trouble thing. We got to don't fill it. Let him come over here and get it. Let's see how he reacts. Tell me what he says. Tell me what he does. No, we're not fucking with people. We don't do that. It's serious stuff.